Hey everyone, it's Jeff from Modern Combat and Survival, and one of the biggest questions that we get from a lot of survivalists is, how do I get my spouse and my family on board with prepping? Well, before now, it was really just a matter of either begging, pleading, or just kind of dragging, kicking, and screaming.
Conking them over the head.
Exactly, conking over the head. But there's a better way, and that's what we want to show you right now, because I'm with Nurse Amy Alton from doomandbloom.net. Who's got a better way. We're going to show it to you right now. Okay everyone, so getting your family to get along with your preps does not have to be a grueling process. In fact, you need to make it fun, and that's exactly what Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy have done, because they've got the same question that we always get. What they've done is they've turned it into a game that you can play with your family to help kind of sneak in all of those survival strategies that you've been doing. It's called Doom and Bloom Survival, and it's a new role-playing game that they've got that right now is in prototype, that is in Kickstarter funding progress. So we're looking for your help with this. You can see a link that we have with this video that you'll be able to go and check out the Kickstarter program right now, but let's find out exactly what it is.
Okay.
So, Nurse Amy,
yes,
role-playing game, what is this game about? How is this going to help the fellow survivalists actually bring their family along and learn survival strategies?
Well, it's going to incorporate the skills that you're going to need as far as collecting resources, which is primary, especially for people who hadn't thought about it in the beginning. If you're starting off with not a whole lot, you're going to have to move around probably where you live to gather things, maybe in the woods, which we do have forest areas. You may encounter raiders. You may encounter people who have taken over sections of the city or the area where you're going. So, you know, we have tried to put some of that reality in here that, you know, it may not be the friendliest place to just go and pick your flowers and go gather your water.
It's all nuts and berries and every puppy dogs and
you know,
rainbows,
life
right?
is not so easy sometimes.
Well, that's what I like about this game, because you do incorporate a lot of real-life survival strategies that people are going to have to use, such as people who are looking to steal what you have in your resources, scarcity of things like medical supplies, things like that. Even developing your own survival network, preferably before, but maybe even after. So what different role-playing kind of characters do you have that people can look at? Well,
we generally try to think of different sorts of characters who might be very helpful for your group. So, you know, a doctor, of course, would be helpful for the medical knowledge, and a policeman would have some good skills and protection. A hunter would be able to help you go out and get food. So each one of them has their unique abilities, and we make sure that you're not just alone. This game is very much about not only gathering resources like food and fuel and weapons, but also gathering a community, because none of us can go it alone. And you know, that's a very important part of preparedness and the concept of survival, is that the lone wolf is not going to make it. So we made that very much a part of the game, that you can't win unless you have a certain number of community members. And of course, you know, because I'm a nurse and my husband's a doctor, we wanted to make sure that most people forget about medical, that it's not forgotten. That, you know, people can die from a cut and a scrape, and so it is important that that be part of some of the things that you gather. So you have to use strategy. It's a lot of fun. The bonus cards really play it up, because you can stop people, you can make them go somewhere else, you can take stuff from them, but nobody dies. There's always that hope. It's really fun. Kids won't feel like they've gotten kicked out of the game. It's for 12 plus and up. So even if you end up losing all your resources because you got risky and went into that raider territory and, you know, threw it up in the air and lost, you're still there.
Here's what I love about this, because when you are playing with your family, let's say you have a spouse that's not coming along with you, when you get to a situation, it's like you find out the things that you take for granted. Like, your spouse may take for granted that there's going to be medical care.
Right.
But honey, of course there's a hospital right around. No, the hospital is over in Center City, destroyed.
Right, exactly. So you got to go outlying clinics.
Right. So it kind of forces your family, coaxes your family to kind of come along with your way of thinking, in that, you know, maybe the resources that we take for granted won't be there in any sort of a disaster. So this kind of puts you in this situation, makes it fun, and brings them along. This is my favorite part, because this is Nurse Amy's likeness right here. You can see the likeness.
Yes. Well,
so,
when I was a cheerleader.
Yeah. So listen, everybody, this is a really great game to play with your friends, your family, or whoever, and you can really get a lot out of this and learn strategy and techniques that are going to help you with your prep. So go check it out. Go ahead and check the link with this video that's going to go over to the Kickstarter program. Help get funding for this thing to get it out
ready.
there.
It's ready for manufacturing. Art's done, rule book's done, everything is like totally
and
there.
you can be the first
get it going.
to get this sent to you also.
Yes.
So go check it out now, and until then, go and check out Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy's website at doomandbloom.net.
Yes.